Alright, game 2 with our Stone Scar deck. We'll go ahead and redraw that. It didn't have enough power to function. Alright, this has our best 1-drop, and then a bunch of things that cost 3. Okay, hopefully that is not a snowball. Alright, we are off to a great start here. Alright, well, Sewer Sledge is not a bad follow-up as long as I can play a card on a subsequent turn. Okay. Alright, there we go. So I think I'm just going to play the Chronolumbrin, and that'll let me block the Bright Mace Paladin if possible. If not, I can start attacking if they don't want to. Okay. Alright, this is kind of obnoxious. I'm gonna play... They didn't attack, so I don't think that they have a fast spell. I'm just gonna play the Shadow Stalker, and threaten the double block. Also, Territorial Elf continue to grow the Sewer Sledge. It didn't matter, as far as growing the Sewer Sledge goes, it didn't matter if I played Territorial Elf or Shadow Stalker, both of them would be able to grow it. But this just acts as a better blocker. And given that our hand is very slow, I think that we need a little more time to set stuff up. Ideally, we could put multiple weapons on this Territorial Elf and they'll threaten a ton of damage. Alternatively, we could double block the Darkstalker with these two. We could also just let it hit us. If they're playing a primarily Justice deck, they don't have a ton of ways of triggering the Nightfall. And the Darkstalker without Nightfall is kind of embarrassing. Okay, so it's going to silence this one. Oh, they're going to silence this one. Whoa, okay. Well, that was not something I foresaw. Alright, doesn't make any sense to attack, so I'll just play the Territorial Elf. Continue to grow this. If they play a flyer, we might need to use the Combust to take it down, just because we have no defense against flyers right now. But I think, barring that, we're in a pretty okay shape. It's kind of large, but we'll manage. I can put one of these welding torches on something, but honestly, we're just not accomplishing anything right now. Okay, I'll just continue to develop our hand. There's that Jotun Hurler from earlier. I knew about that one. I'll be honest, I don't remember putting the Cover of Darkness in the deck. So that was an interesting draw. Okay, well, if we have a Cover of Darkness, I think I'm going to set up for it by starting to stack things on the Territorial Elf. If we can get both of these on it and play Cover of Darkness, the game's over. Downfall. Okay, that did not go well. The opponent doesn't have great attacks here, though. They can trade one of their units for one of my units, and generally speaking, their units are better, so I don't think it makes a lot of sense for them to do that. Winter's Grasp. Nighttime, huh? Well, nothing can do a little better than trading one for one. I'll double block that. Well, we're going to take 4, but like I said, I don't think there's a ton of ways for them to get Nightfall. So I don't know how much damage this is really going to do to us. Alright, let's play the Rotor Cycle. That's a good one. It's a flyer. It still can't do a ton of damage to us, at least not yet. And then we can put something on the Rotor Cycle and start hitting them for a bunch of damage. Spear Diver threatens a fair amount, but this can be a 5/5. Alright, I'm going to lead with the Petition here. Okay, so we have some options. We can put something on the Rotor Cycle to start attacking. I don't mind putting like the hair trigger pistol on it. That hits for 5. Even without, I don't need the trigger happy in order to do some serious damage. I think that's what I want to do, given that I have this Cover of Darkness in hand. I need to start getting them to be a little lower. I can also combust their flyer, but as long as this is blocking on the ground, I think that's unnecessary. So I'm just going to start attacking. They can make it nighttime, that's pretty... Oh, gosh. Okay, so they really got us on the whole angle of killing big units. I don't think Downfall is very good in this format. Vanquish is, though. I think being able to hit something for 4 and just costing 2 is very nice. Linebreaker Shield. Well, this is not looking good. I'll sacrifice this to kill this now. We're going to take 8 from it, though. Bloodletter is a nice way to catch back up in the game at some point, but I don't think that some point is now. I can play a Welding Torch just to make my unit bigger so that Bloodletter gains more health, and that's actually not completely out of the question. Anyway, but we need to take down the Spear Diver. It's just too big and too endurance-y. Play a Welding Torch here. So that they can't attack on the ground. Maybe I should have held... Oh, jeez. Okay, well this is pretty good for my opponent. I get to attack with that and this. Alright, I'll block here. So I need something to... Jeez, I don't even know what I need, because... Yeah, I'm just gonna die if I can't make this unstunned, and there's no way for me to do that. Okay, well... Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. I do not give up easily, however. I have full faith in the remainder of the games. Let's see if we can salvage some wins out of this draft.